Hey guys, what's up? Sean here, and today we want to talk about Xbox Game Pass, which has announced that now, moving forward, every new Xbox exclusive game will be available for free, included with a subscription obviously, as soon as it launches, which is great news. Now, if you don't know what Xbox Game Pass is, it is $10 a month, so kind of like, a Netflix-y type subscription service. And you get to download the games to your hard drive, so it's not like PlayStation Now, which is Sony's sort of similar version where you stream the games, but you actually do download them to your machine. You also get 20% off of Xbox game purchases and 10% off of downloads. And this new feature will have the games Microsoft produces themselves, such as Halo, Gears of War, or starting with Sea of Thieves, available immediately for you to download once they are released. Instead of right now, there's probably some sort of wait period. I know that EA Access, which is sort of similar, and on the EA side of things, it's, publisher exclusive, obviously, and is actually only on Xbox One. There is a similar version on PC, but some games aren't on PC, so it's slightly altered. That, which is $5 a month or $30 for a year if you pay up front, that has all their games available for you to download, but there is some sort of wait period, like 6 months or so before you get them. It's not instant. So Microsoft is going with the instant version. Now, PlayStation Now has recently, I think last year, started offering PS4 games. At the time, I think there were like 20 or so. You stream them, you do not download them, so you do need an internet connection to play them, and they are not available as soon as they are released. So they're more similar to EA Access. That is, I believe, $100 a year or $20 a month, which doesn't even sound right, but I'm pretty positive that that's their pricing scheme as of right now. Microsoft does not have any sort of yearly, special that I can tell where you pay up front and get a discount. They're $10 a month or $10 a month or $10 a month, which is okay. I don't think that's a big deal, and I think this is great. I plan to immediately subscribe to this service, as soon as Sea of Thieves comes out, because it's going to include Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, obviously future Halo, Gears, and all those things when they come out. It already, I believe, has Halo 5 and Gears of War 4, and if it didn't, I know it has Gears of War 4, but if it didn't have Halo, it definitely is going to get it, because now that would not make sense if it didn't. So this is a great service, and you get 20% off of game purchases, which is awesome, because that's similar to Best Buy's Gamers Club Unlocked, I think is their title of that. I think Unlocked is included. Similar to that, or similar to Amazon Prime with the pre-orders, you get 20% off, and it's always frustrated me that on consoles we get punished for buying digitally, which is just frustrating. It's always more expensive, it seems, on console to buy digitally than it is to buy physically, and I don't want the disc, so I'm all for getting 20% off. So this seems like a great offer. For a total of $120 a year, you're going to get every Microsoft exclusive, which could be bad because recent years have not been kind to the release of Microsoft exclusives. There have not been very many, but this upcoming year looks much better, and you still get access to Gears and all those other things that you might want to have played anyway. Plus, you're saving 20% off the top of games you buy on Xbox One, which right now, I'm going to be honest, I have an Xbox One X. I have 2 games that I would consider games for Xbox One X because I bought them with it, and that's it. Call of Duty World War II, Assassin's Creed Origins. I barely played either, and I didn't have any plans to buy anything on Xbox in the near future other than exclusives because most of my library is on PS4, and it's just easier for me if everything's in the same place. However, this might change things if I'm getting 20% off of purchases on there, plus I have all of Microsoft stuff essentially free for the price of 2 games. That sounds like a pretty great deal to me, and so I'm really looking forward to this. The service obviously also includes other games that I know they advertise, like NBA 2K16 and other old third-party stuff. Not really that exciting. PlayStation Now has a very similar collection of old third-party stuff. EA is very much EA, so it's all their sports titles, Battlefront. I don't think Battlefront 2 at this time, but all their, I think both Titanfalls now, all their exclusive stuff, but no one's third-party stuff. So I do have EA Access. I don't have PlayStation Now. I'm looking into getting Game Pass as soon as Sea of Thieves comes out, as soon as it's relevant for me to get it, and as soon as I'm getting something for it. $10 a month is not that bad, and $120 a year. I mean, even if I was just to buy, say, Sea of Thieves, Crackdown, and I don't know, one other game where I save 20%, like that almost paid for it in and of itself. I don't know what Sea of Thieves is priced at, but assuming it's at least, $40, I think it's probably $60, assuming it's a full price game. State of Decay, which I probably wouldn't have bought, but now I'll have. It's just a very good deal. I think this is a great move. I'm curious to see now if Sony responds by either upping their offering of PlayStation Now and including the games instantly, or if EA responds by doing similarly, or if Sony comes up with some totally other idea. I think they could offer something like a bona fide PlayStation Plus or something, where like you add shit, I don't know, like some bonus version of that, where PlayStation Plus, where you get all the PS4 exclusives and the other benefits of Plus for some extra charge. That might be interesting, because they could then tie it into PlayStation Plus the same way, where like the Plus games don't work after you stop your subscription, so they could do the same thing with those PS4 exclusives that they give you. I'm curious to see. I hope that they do respond, because I would probably pay for both, because one of the things I do on consoles is play their exclusives, basically. So the less I have to pay for the exclusives to be able to get all of them, because I always feel compelled to buy them, because I want to support not only the exclusives, but the incentive for owning the machine. If I'm gonna own this machine, I want you to give me a reason to. And Microsoft in the past has been doing a pretty poor job of that on their front, with having like good reasons for me to own this machine. I feel like I've been slapped in the face by them at times. So I like supporting when Sony, releases exclusive stuff. I wish that we could just not have to own specific boxes to play specific things, but if we're gonna, I like to get something for my money. So I really look forward to this service from Microsoft. I hope that the response from Sony and from EA, for that matter, is to match it and not to just ignore it. But I guess it will probably depend on how Microsoft does with this. But previously I didn't think Game Pass was that great. I think this is a fantastic addition, and I think this might, start to turn the tide for especially that service, but maybe for the Xbox One. I don't think there's any catching Sony at this point, but there is definitely, improving your own standing in the world, and I think Microsoft is doing that with this. So let me know in the comment section below if you think this is a great idea, and if you're interested in it. Would you like to see this brought to your platform of choice? And don't forget, if you're new, subscribe. If you're old, hey there. Don't forget to give a like, because, they make me feel better. There's only like 5 of them per video, so boosts my self-esteem, I guess. And anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later.